National Broadcasting Commission (NBC) has directed all the broadcast stations in the country to deactivate their Twitter handles following the banning of the microblogging app by the federal government. The NBC Assistant Director of Public Affairs, Ekenam Antia, made this disclosure in a statement sent to Daily Nigeria on Monday in Abuja, telling all the broadcast stations or the media houses in the country to deactivate their Twitter handles. I don't understand. You have to tell them to deactivate. I don't really understand. All those private this thing. How many TV stations or this broadcast this thing that are government that are owned by governments? Majority of them are individual or private this thing because they registered under your NBC. So you're telling them, I can't really understand what these people mean, so that they will not use VPN or what. Of course, they might, all those will not even want to go through that route. You see how they are bringing this country back. Erufai is telling us that they now teach a US lesson on how to deal with a high-tech tyranny. Can imagine. Now I understand what they APC meant by next level during the 2019 general election. Can't they deactivate it from Aso Rock by themselves? Disgruntled elders. Go and deactivate it on their behalf. Mad people everywhere. Southerners, take back your ancestral land from Arab Fulani invaders. Buhari and his APC have crippled many Nigerian businesses because of their selfish interests. Fulani understands nothing about economy, understands nothing about economy at all. He has spoiled so many things. Buhari the dollar. Anyway, you are not in charge. You have died and buried in your shallow grave in Saudi Arabia. Okay. Yes, military, Boko Haram military that had been infiltrated. A man without focus and direction listen and reacts to every bird that sing in the sky. This government has reduced the country to military era. I think military should take over. Someone say, which military? That the military has been infiltrated by the Boko Haram. They have been infiltrated to them. Some people are saying that those who are thinking that it's going to be only Twitter that is to be affected. They are working so hard to deactivate all the or to block all the other social media platforms. They are just looking for that ways because people can still send message mostly on Facebook. So that is why they are going to China to go and get this firewall so that they will be able to control the internet space or the cyber space of Nigeria. And that's why they say, oh, China is one of the whatever. That was what a Gaba Adamu was talking about. At the end of the day, somebody is asking that this China, they are going to do all these things. Who is going to pay for it? Is it not wasting of money? And I've said it. You talk about what is it called? You talk about fake news. What is fake news? Fake news cannot thrive more than less than 12 hours. Anything that is fake news, that's why you put people down. Because they know most of the time I don't think there's anything that is fake news, because there is fake news all over the world. But because the government does not want their atrocities to be heard all over the world, that is why they are doing all this. Is because if anybody brings fake news, you can counter fake news, because even people themselves know it. You can counter fake news in no distant time. You crush fake news. It's possible. But because there's something that you are hiding yourself, that is why you are fidgeting and you are bothered about this fake news that is going to cripple. They always talk about national security. Which national security? That you have bandits that are kidnapping freely. They are negotiating freely. No, that does not jeopardize the national security. That does not affect your national security. X-Men just killed people yesterday. It does not affect national security. Then when they have done that, you are not going to issue any statement. You just keep quiet, let people. It's just normal thing. And the people who are affected should be what? Should be clapping for you, should be praising you to high heavens. Many people died. Many people died in this Oyo massacre, Ibarapa or Igogon, they call it. Many people died, and it didn't make round. It didn't just make round. They are telling all these media houses to do what? To deactivate their this thing. What is their problem? Nigerians are suffering. They don't even know how to go about it to cushion the effects. All the promises they made concerning how they are going to take care or the welfare of the people. They are going to look into the welfare of the people. They have not been able to do that. They said they were going to be paying for 5,000 naira to unemployed people. But today, who are they paying? If you see the people who are most beneficiaries of this whole thing, they are from the north. It's even not even, it's there from the north. See the empower they created. How far have they gone with it? They could not even uphold it. That is how all the governments in this country, that is even the ones that have ruled before, they will just start with one program. They know that it's not going to be, it's not sustainable. They just want to do it so that they will put it in record, whether it succeed or not. They will begin to tell you, oh, these are the things that we have done. Just like Gaba Shehu was telling us that, oh, they are going to write about 90 something pages or 40 something pages of the achievements that Nigerians will be surprised. Nigeria will be shocked. Those who have been talking about that the government has not been doing anything, that they will be shocked by the time they bring that the booklet containing everything that they have done. Yes, now you can tell us that a bag of rice is now 2,000 naira, but in reality, that is not it. You will tell us, I don't know what they want to tell us about the 33% unemployment. I think that is even the highest in the whole world. They are not perturbed about it, and they are still telling you that they have done the right thing, they have done the needful. Who does that? Who does that? With this singular heart again, for a lot of people who were even having hope that okay, Nigeria is going to be better. Of course, a lot of people have been in that deception from right from time immemorial. 10 years down the line, 16 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, people were having hope. But some people who knew quite all right, who have been watching the scenarios, those who have been watching the activities of the government, where immediately they took, they took their decision and left. And those who stayed there, don't worry, Nigeria will still be better. What are you talking about? There's money in this country. Now a lot of them are regretting that if they had known, they would have just gone, because you can't even plan anything. See people who are making money through this Twitter app. Now all of them, they've been thrown off balance. See our money market. See this what is it called? This treasury bill. They have scattered everything. People started with 10%. But guess what? How much is it now? At some point, it went as low as a 1% or 2%. And some people who projected that okay, with this treasury be stuff or money market stuff, with the percentage which was given, they were planning, but all of a sudden everything is upside down. You cannot just plan with this country. Within the space of 6 months, they've scattered everything for you. You say you want to do business, they will just continue to change policies here and there. And that's why you see that foreign investors are not coming with all this bad position of the government.